Jackson Glennie came down the outside, but they haven't managed to get there. They're still in that second. Look at John Hiscock coming up into second place. Ivan Matthews leads. John Hiscock in second place. In third place is John Halsey. Back a little way to number 79, Arthur Dibben. Those are the drivers. That's the positions they're in at the moment as we look across to the far side. And Ivan Matthews and Peter Jones seem now to be able to establish quicker a lead than they could earlier on. Maybe they solved the line problem. In third place is John Halsey and Jason Glennie. John Halsey and Jason Glennie try to close up on that second place crew, but at the moment they've got a little bit of work to do. One thing to close up is another thing to get more. As they go into the last round, that is still John Halsey. Fourth place Arthur Dibben and Bob Frost, back a little way to number 43, Roy Spreadbury and Steve KINCHIN. So then the battle's still on for that second place. John Hiscock is still driving in that second spot at the moment. John Halsey wants to take the spot as they come together at that second place. John Halsey and John Hiscock side by side. Arthur Dibben and Bob Frost in fourth. And behind them, Roy Spreadbury and Steve KINCHIN. It's race 21. In first place, the crew were number 15, Ivan Matthews and Peter Jones. In the second place, number 13, Jason Glennie in the chair, John Halsey doing the driving. In third place, number 184, John Hiscock and Tony Bemister. In fourth place, number 79, Arthur Dibben and Bob Frost. And in fifth place, number 43, Roy Spreadbury and Steve KINCHIN. And the winner's time, 1 minute 36.22. 1 minute 36.22. Got the results of that most closely fought competition of the afternoon. Always a nail biter this. The winner of the children's Guess the Sweets competition. And the winner was Leanne Lapham. Leanne Lapham, who guessed the 97 right there. Mark Edwards made the best of the starts, but Pete Goodwin came across, and I think they may have just made contact, and Pete Goodwin went infield to avoid getting involved in a problem, and eventually rejoined the race a little further on. So here we go then, out in front, number 88. Certainly they are in really good form this year. So Rod and Chris Winterburn there, sitting in that second spot, going after the leaders who really have now quite a lead, and that's Mark Edwards. Number 80, Mike Keith and Ken Holyfield. Well, quite a moment there on the start line. That could have been a little bit of a tumble, but thankfully by skillful control, in fact, all the crews continued. So then, look across to the far side, you really can see what an enormous lead the leaders have already. Number 8 is just number 80, Mike Keep and Ken Holyfield. And just in behind them, Robbie Wilson and Colin Hill. 137.86. Results then on the race 22. In first place, number 8, Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. In second place, number 111, Pete Goodwin and Carl Bunch. In third place, number 148, Rod and Chris Winterburn. In fourth place, number 80, Mike Keith, Ken Holyfield. And in fifth place, number 25, Robbie Wilson and Colin Hill. And the time for the winner, 1 minute 37.66. 1 minute 37.66. So 2 more races to go then before the interval. And 23, our next one coming on the line. Steve Smith and on start. Down the inside, it was Rob Wilson and Tony Miles who made the best of the starts, but they go across to the far side. They're already now some 50 metres or so out in front, so really going superbly here this afternoon. What a final we're going to have. Len and Ray Foreman in third. 3 outfits only going, no, fourth one a little way back. Problems today, steer and Orchard, but it's been going with qualifying points right there. Ray Metcalf in that second place. Len and Ray Foreman in third. No changes there. The distance is remaining about the same. And it now looks as though David Steer and Andrew Orchard have got that outfit flying again. So the Steer Yamaha back on song. Let's see what the problem was on the first. They're back in trouble. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. I guess they'll try and keep going to get qualifying points. So on the far side then, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. Out in front from Alan Blewett and Barry Metcalf in the second place. Len and Ray Foreman in third. Number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. First place, outfit number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. In second place, number 3, Alan Blewett and Barry Metcalf. I'm sure we'll get an Alan Metcalf and Barry Blewett before we finish. In third place, number 149, Len and Ray Foreman. In fourth place, number 17, David Steer and Andrew Orchard. The winner's time, 1 minute 35.58. 1 minute 35.58. Well, there's semi-finals. I'm thinking that at the moment or two, but I think looking at it very quickly, we've got Paul Murray sitting on 30 points, then Atkin on 28, Bishop on 26, Nevill Tatum on 24, and Earl on 24, Gary Lobb on 24. Each of those runners to various semi-finals after the next race, after race 24. The Bradleys, Sir Ron Bradley and Jeff Bradley have the advantage at the moment, but it's the Chester crew tucked in behind and Gary Jackson goes after him. So it's Gary Jackson and Kevin Williams who are challenging for the lead, but those leaders out in front, Ron Bradley and Jeff Bradley. Go into the bottom bend. He does. It's Gary Jackson then who eases to the fore. Mick Cave and Mick Stace pull off in the centre here. So to our right then we see Gary Jackson, Jeff Bradley in the second place. In third place, Mark Pearce and Duncan Patton. So down to 4 outfits now, and not a lot of pressure now on Gary Jackson and Kevin Williams. They seem to have established that advantage. Still in third place, Mark Pearce and Duncan Patton, and behind them, Duncan Tollist and Will Jones. Pretty space now. in second. Mark Pierce and Duncan Patton in third, and Duncan Tollis and Will Jones in fourth. Here are the official results of race 24. In first place, number 23, Gary Jackson and Kevin Williams. In second place, number 87, Rob Bradley and Jeff Bradley. In third place, number 10, Mark Pierce and Duncan Patton. And in fourth place, number 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Will Jones. And the winner's time, 1 minute 36.56. 1 minute 36.56. Runoff that I've been talking about for the last 5 minutes. And David Perry in the red, Ashcroft in the blue. Gate goes up. Nice clean start. David Perry gets away from the gate better. Phil Ashcroft closes up as they go into the first bend. Now then, it's David Perry with the advantage at the moment as they come round towards us. Now is David going to come wide? No, he's hung on in tight, but Phil Ashcroft closed up a certain amount on that bend. David Perry outside, not getting there this time. David Perry in front, Phil Ashcroft in second place. Now they come into the bottom bend again. Let's see if the tactic remains the same. And David Perry coming wide, Phil Ashcroft with a little bit of speedway. Trying to close up. Not making good the difference this time around. So Phil Ashcroft's speedway experience not helping him too much. Let's see. This bottom bend is where David Perry goes a little wider. Phil Ashcroft tries up the inside. That hasn't worked this time. Now the top bend is all changing around. Phil Ashcroft goes wide. Hard round the outside and close right up on David Perry on the exit. And whilst we close up a little, the gap remains about the same. I think the checker flag is ready. One more bend to go. Phil Ashcroft trying to go up the inside. Not going to get there. David Perry it is. To win the runoff. Again, just one crew can go into the second of the sidecar semi-finals. Okay, landing Stace having problems. Remember they pulled up at the end of the last outing. They were unable to go into the semi-final. A three-way runoff between Royce February, KINCHIN, Roger Measor, WINTERBURN, Mark Pierce and Patton. Chris Winterburn leading as they went in. Was Spreadbury and Steve Kensington managing to find a gap where none seemed to exist and went through. Spreadbury this time still right up tight, but has a long way round to go and can't make it that way. So still, Ron and Chris Winterburn leading this one, and in fact it looks as though Mark Pierce and Duncan Patton are close. Roy Spreadbury and Steve Kensington still hanging grimly onto that second place, but Mark Pierce and Duncan Patton getting closer. Remember, it's all about who wins this race because there's only one outfit to take the place in the semi-final. Roy Spreadbury and Steve Kensington seem to have slipped away from the attentions of Mark Pierce and Duncan Patton. The sidecar semis, second place in the runoff, Roy Spreadbury and Steve Kensington. Number 86, Paul Hurry. on 30 points. Number 34, Steve Bishop on 26 points. Number 150, Nevill Tatum on 24 points. Number 16, Dean Gott on 22 points. And number 77, John Underwood on 21 points. Number 89, Stuart Woodall on 17 points. Number 3, Chris Tripp on 16 points. And number 141, Richard Emson on 15 points. Here we go then, the runners coming out for the first of the solo semi-finals. Points to be gained here, the last opportunity for this group of competitors to stake their claim to a place in the solo A final. Those who don't make the solo A final will run in the solo B final. And clearly, as you've seen in the programme, more money to be gained by getting into the solo A final. Well, I gather we haven't given you the runners yet for the sidecar semi-finals. We'll give them to you in a moment or two. Here we go then, the first of the solo semi-finals. Paul Hurry making a tremendous start. And Nevill Tatum it is right there, hard on his heels. Steve Bishop in third place. John Underwood behind him. So we look across to the far side, Paul Hurry establishing himself and in front. Beautiful sideways action from Paul Hurry to come towards us. It's still Nevill Tatum in second place, still taking on. Down the back straight, Steve Bishop in the second place, Nevill Tatum in third, but still out in front, untroubled by the battle behind him. It's Paul Hurry who goes into the last lap. Richard going to that third spot, closing up on Nevill Tatum. Not quite getting there, and he's got half a lap to make any progress he wants to make. Meanwhile then, here comes the leader. Now here comes the winner. Paul Hurry it is who wins. Steve Bishop in second place. Richard Emson gets third. Nevill Tatum gets fourth. Fifth place, John Underwood. Sixth place, Chris Tripp. Let's give you the results then of the first of the solo semi-finals. In first place, number 86, Paul Hurry. In second place, number 34, Steve Bishop. In third place, number 141, Richard Emson. In fourth place, number 150, Nevill Tatum. In fifth place, number 77, John Underwood. In sixth place, number 3, Chris Tripp. In seventh place, number 89, Stuart Woodall, and followed home in eighth place by number 16, Dean Gott. And the winner's time, 1 minute 17.13. 1 minute 17.13, those numbers, 86, 34, 141, 150, 77, 3, 89 and 16. Now the second semi-final, Tony Atkin, Colin, Gary Lobb, KINCHIN, Glen Cunningham, Andy Parker, Nevill and David Perry. Tony Atkin making the start. Glen Cunningham goes there with him. They're side by side as they come round the bend. Glen Cunningham perhaps fractionally ahead of Tony Atkin as they come towards us. Gary Lobb in third, and KINCHIN in fourth. Remember, Glen has points to make up to get into that final. Scored no points in his first outing, so he's got to go for a big finish in his last point scoring opportunity, which is this semi-final. First Glen Cunningham and still for Tony Atkin and Gary Lobb. Round of a disappointing day for him when things started to go well, but now he's had to pull out of this semi-final. Here we go there, the checker flag goes out. Glen Cunningham it is who wins. Tony Atkin in second place. Gary Lobb in third. Andy Parker. Back to the way for that. trying to give you the result of lap earlier, weren't we? But that was because it looks as though Glen Cunningham thought he got to the end of the race. Positions stay the same way throughout. I saw Glen Cunningham start to pull up. Never mind. Well, a little bit of confusing over the end of that race, but we have the results, and in fact nothing changed in that last lap. The official results then of race 26, the second of the two solo semi-finals. In first place, number 98, Glen Cunningham. In second place, number 10, Tony Atkin. In third place, number 7, Gary Lobb. In fourth place, number 844, Vince KINCHIN. In fifth place, number 419, David Perry. In sixth place, number 230, Andy Parker. And in seventh place, number 2, Anthony Bigard. No time for that race. So the numbers read 98, 10, 7, 844, 419, 230, and 2. Number 8, Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. Number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. Number 87, Robin Jeff Bradley. Number 111, Heath Goodwin and Carl Bunch. Number 3, Alan Blewett, Barry Metcalf. Number 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Will Jones. And looking at the points, Mark Edwards has 21 points, Rob Wilson has 19, Rob Bradley has 16, Heath Goodwin has 14, Alan Blewett has 12, Duncan Tolhurst has 11. Robbie Wilson in there, Mark Edwards back in the pack, sitting at around fourth spot at the moment, down there. Let's look across to the far side. Alan Blewett and Barry Metcalf have the advantage at the moment, and they're coming around towards this once again to complete their first lap. Wilson is right on their heels. There's Rob Wilson and Tony Miles on the inside line at the bottom bend, going for the advantage, not quite getting there. But Alan Blewett and Barry Metcalf are still in front. Mark Edwards and Nick Walters in that third spot, trying to close up on the back of the Rob Wilson and Tony Miles, and every time they go to that bottom bend, it's Rob Wilson and Tony Miles who try to close right up on the exit. They don't make it this time. Out in front then, it's Alan Blewett and Barry Metcalf. Well, we said they won this in 1992, or Alan Blewett did. Rob Wilson, hard after it, not any sort of ease, no relaxation for the leaders. And look at Rob Wilson making a challenge off that bottom bend. Is he going to get anywhere near the leaders? But at the moment it's still Alan Blewett and Barry Metcalf. Right on the outside comes Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles are going the long way. That was very tight. And in third place, number 8, Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. Well. Alan Blewett and Barry Metcalf, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. Very, very tight indeed. We'll wait for the official verdict on that one. In first place, what if you got it right? Number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. In second place, number 3, Alan Blewett and Barry Metcalf. In third place, number 8, Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. In fourth place, number 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Will Jones. In fifth place, number 87, Rob and Jeff Bradley. And in sixth place, number 111, Pete Goodwin and Carl Bunch. And the winner's time was 1 minute 35.76. 1 minute 35.76. Those numbers again read 24, 3, 74, 87 and 111. Because I can give you the runners in the solo B final. They are number 14, Colin Earl, number 16, Dean Garton, number 141, Richard Emson, number 89, Stuart Woodall, number 3, Chris Tritton, number 230, Andy Parker, number 419, David Perry, and number 2, Anthony Bigard. And let's go quickly over the page and give you the solo A finalists. Now number 86, Paul Hurry. We'll probably get interrupted in this one, I suspect. Number 10, Tony Atkin. Number 34, Steve Bishop. Number 98, Glen Cunningham. Number 7, Gary Lobb. Number 150, Nevill Tatum. Number 844, Vince Kinchin. And number 77, John Underwood. Right. Second on the final. Chris Winterburn who made the best of the start. Incredible start from them. And we look across to the far side. They drop back to second place because out in front, number 13 it is John Halsey and Jason Glennie took the lead off that bend. John Hiscock in third place. Winterburn's in second. Ivor Matthews gets through to third. John Hiscock now in fourth. And you can see Ivor Matthews finding a few bumps on that unsprung rear end of the Speedway style outfit. We look across to the far side. So Ivor Matthews then hanging on with Pete Jones in the chair in that third spot, making a bid to get into this. Chris Winterburn in second place, and it's all happening on that bottom bend because Ivor Matthews gets pushed back to fourth place. And the battle goes on as we look across to the far side, and Gary Jackson comes into contention, moves through from a little bit further back in the field into second spot. Ivor Matthews and Pete Jones in fourth, and John Hiscock and Tony Bemister just in behind them. So looking across to the far side then, setting out for victory, John Halsey and Jason Glennie head round the bend, past the paddock for the last time in the semi-final. They're going to get Winterburn's come third, Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones come fourth. Dave Steer and Andy Orchard behind them, and John Hiscock and Tony Bemister complete the field. In first place, outfit number 13. Just get ourselves sorted out here. John Halsey and Jason Glennie, of course, number 13. In second place, number 23, Gary Jackson and Kevin Williams. In third place, number 148. So the Winterburns get through in third place. In fourth place, number 15. Number 15, of course, Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. And in fifth place, number 17, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. And in sixth place, number 184, John Hiscock and Tony Bemister. And the winner's time, 1 minute 36.31. 1 minute 36.31. Those numbers again read 13, 23, 148, 15. 17 and 184. Time again, 1 minute 36.31. Remind you that if you think you missed the time for race 26. In fact, no time was given for race 26. So it was a little bit of a mess up over the flags and when the race finished, but the competitors knew what was going on and didn't cause any real problems. But so there we are. Making the best of the start, we look across to the far side. Everybody quite close together as we come round the bend. It's Andy Parker who's going after him. Richard Emerson in front, Andy Parker in second place. Very exciting over there, and Colin looking to come through and join in the fun up the front. Colin with a little bit of work to do, moves through into third spot. Anthony Bugard has to go very wide there, but the leader is still Richard Emerson. Andy Parker in second, Colin in third, and David Perry comes through. Andy Bugard now back behind David Perry in fifth place. So that it's Colin Earls battling with Andy Parker for second spot, but Richard Emerson's got quite a long way away from that battle. Looks over his shoulder, knows he's got a healthy lead. Colin Earl now in second, Andy Parker in third, David Perry. And behind him is Richard. So then the leader now has enough time to look several times over his shoulder as he goes down the back straight. Colin Earl a little way back. He could possibly, surely could he make up this ground now. I don't think even Colin Earl can do this. Victory down for Richard Emerson. Colin Earl in second place. David Perry in third. Andy Parker in fourth. Chris Christensen in fifth. And in sixth place, Anthony Bugard, and behind him, Dean Gott. Solo B final. In first place, number 141, Richard Emerson. In second place, number 14. Colin Earl. In third place, number 419, David Perry. In fourth place, number 230, Andy Parker. In fifth place, number 3, Chris Trinton. In sixth place, number 2, Anthony Bugard. And in seventh place, number 16, Dean Gott. And the winner's time was 1 minute 20.66. 1 minute 20.66. Those numbers again: 141, 14, 419, 230, 3, 2 and 16. Time again, 1 minute 20.66. Because the B finalists come out of the semi-finals, we're unable to put a replacement rider in that B final. So 5 outfits only. The B final, race 30. On your program, here they come out to the line. Making a great start and going into that bend. 1 or 2 pegs flying around, but nothing to do with Dave Steer and the Orchard. They're out in front, they're powering down the back straight there. Looks like Rod and Chris Winterburn engaging in battle with John Hiscock. Winterburn, John Hiscock has back to third place, and we look across to the far side, and got a struggle going on still for that second spot. It's still being fought over, and in front then, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. Pulling away a little from that struggle for second and third and fourth place. John Hiscock and Tony Bemister tucked in behind them, Pete Goodwin and Carl Bunch, and these three outfits in second, third and fourth place, not separated by very much. In fact, look at the second and third battle. John Hiscock on the outside, the Winterburns on the inside. John Hiscock then and Tony Bemister go for the second place. John Hiscock, Tony Bemister in second. Well, John Hiscock and Tony Bemister look now as though they've got that length or two's advantage, which is the most they've had all throughout this race, in this battle. Let's see if they can hang on in there. One more corner to go as they come towards this race. Stay in that third spot, so second place goes to John Hiscock and Tony Bemister. First place, outfit number 17, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. In second place, number 184, John Hiscock and Tony Bemister. In third place, number 148, Rod and Chris Winterburn. In fourth place, number 111, Pete Goodwin and Carl Bunch. And in fifth place, number 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Will Jones. The winner's time, 1 minute 37.76. 184, 148, 111, 74. Well, over the page we go to the Solo A final. And Dave Steer and the Orchard come by, and well done, fellas. Here come the rest of them. John Hiscock and Tony Bemister. Behind them, the Winterburns. That's Ron and Chris. And then Pete Goodwin and Carl Bunch. In the final then, in the A final, number 86, Paul Hurry. Number 10, Tony Atkin. Number 34, Steve Bishop. Number 98, Glen Cunningham. Number 7, Gary Lobb. Number 150, Nevill Tatum. Number 844, Vince Kinchin. And number 77, John Underwood. Paul Hurry comes out. First choice, of course, the starting thoughts on the starting grid. And he's gone right on the inside. Tony Atkin has second choice. Now is he going to go alongside Paul Hurry? Looks like it. Optic no, he's gone a little bit towards the middle. Steve Bishop is the next one. Let's see where he's going to go. Go in between the pair of them, I think. Yes, he's gone in, back gone towards the centre, alongside Tony Atkin. Well, it looks as though everybody is trying to come towards the inside of the circuit.
It's lovely, can't it, mate?
Who's going to have this one? We've seen Paul Hurry emerge as the highest point scoring qualifier, but Tony Atkin's been with him all the way through. Steve Bishop's been going so well. Glen Cunningham, remember, lost an outing through retirement and didn't get the points he deserved. Perhaps we're away. Let's see what has Paul Hurry it is. Heads to the fore. And there's a gaggle right of the second, third and fourth. Cunningham on the outside, Tony Atkin on the inside. And they come towards us. It's Paul Hurry with Glen Cunningham right alongside him. Tony Atkin in third. Glen Cunningham really going for this. Paul Hurry on the inside. Glen Cunningham, well, I thought he hopped off it then, but he's still in there. So it's Paul Hurry out in front. Glen Cunningham lost a bit of the ground. Caught the crowd on the far side there. Now then, will Glen Cunningham do anything at all about Paul Hurry? Paul Hurry going superbly here this afternoon. Really powering around this circuit in great style. Glen Cunningham up in that second spot still. Hanging on in, going for the tight lines, trying to close the gap on the lead as they go to last lap. far side. And Glen Cunningham is still going after Paul Hurry, but can he possibly catch him? Nevill Tatum in trouble. Cunningham goes for it around the bottom bend. Is he going to get there? No, he can't. Paul Hurry wins. Then Cunningham in second place. Tony Atkin in third. Steve Bishop in fourth. Gary Lobb in fifth. In sixth place, John Underwood. Then Berks KINCHIN. And Nevill Tatum was cruising round, and he continues to cruise around. Tragedy there for Nevill Tatum. During that event, something went wrong. No tragedy for Paul Hurry. A super victory over Tony Atkin in second place. Well, with Glen Cunningham in second place, Tony Atkin in third, Steve Bishop in fourth. Let's get right. The official verdict then on race 31. In first place, number 86, Paul Hurry. Second place, number 98, Glen Cunningham. In third place, number 10, Tony Atkin. In fourth place, number 34, Steve Bishop. In fifth place, number 7, Gary Lobb. In sixth place, number 77, John Underwood. In seventh place, number 844, Berks KINCHIN. And in eighth place, number 150, Nevill Tatum. And the winner's time was 1 minute 17.42. 1 minute 17.42. Great victory then for Paul Hurry. Glen Cunningham in second. Tony Atkin in third. We'll see them up at the podium at the end of the day. Number 23, Gary Jackson, Kevin Williams. Number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. Number 15, Ivor Matthews and Pete Jones. Number 87, Rob and Jeff Bradley. Rob Wilson down the outside looking for the advantage off that bend. It's Mark Edwards in front at the moment. Rob Wilson in that second spot. Gary Jackson looking to come through. Gary Jackson, a beautiful move through in his second spot there. So Gary Jackson who gets into that second place, and Mark Edwards is involved in very tight this pair. And it's still Mark Edwards and Nick Walters with a slim advantage. Gary Jackson, oh, here we go on the run of bend. We've got an outfit tipped over down there. We have a red flag already. We have a red flag. Kevin Williams to be attended to. Both Gary Jackson and Kevin Williams and Mark Edwards and Nick Walters very tight on that bottom bend. They were very close together as they went past us. Very tight racing. Obviously everybody takes as many precautions as possible when we have a potential injury like this.
A lot of money, isn't it?
The ambulance will be pulling away shortly, and we'll then get the competitors back on the line for the rerun of the sidecar A final. This time, however, we understand that the clerk of the course, or rather the assistant clerk of the course, is doing a little bit of last minute maintenance up there on somebody's bike. Sorry about that, we really can't tell you what that was all about. It's Roger Measor up there tuning, so don't worry about it. There were a few unkind suggestions of just what he was actually doing at the time. So here we go, you can see the outfits taking up their position, so we're looking for number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles, number 8, Mark Edwards, Nick Walters, number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie, number 15, Ivor Matthews and Pete Jones, number 87, Rob and Bradley. The Mark Edwards out in front. John Halsey on the inside, but the battle from Rob Wilson comes around the outside. Side by side we go up into the top end. It's still Mark Edwards with the advantage as they come around the top end. And Rob Wilson's carrying away there. John Halsey in that third spot. These three outfits very, very close together. Halsey comes up the inside, looks for that second spot, doesn't quite get it. Out in front is still Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. So then Rob Wilson and Tony Miles, they are in position. So Mark Edwards and Nick Walters are leading. We've gone away a little this time from Rob Wilson and Tony Miles, and look at John Halsey and Jason Glennie closing up. The battle's going to be for that second spot, because it really looks as though Mark Edwards and Nick Walters have got away from the opposition. Now then, this will be the first really big win for Mark Edwards. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles stood in that second spot. They pulled away now from John Halsey and Jason Glennie in third. But every time they go round that bend to our left, they close right up and you hold your breath. Ivor Matthews tailing the field. Not a happy Ivor Matthews. Move on there in the second round. Mark Edwards and Nick Walters win. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles in second. John Halsey and Jason Glennie in third. In fourth place, Rob and Jeff Bradley. And a sad Ivor Matthews and Pete Jones come round quite slowly by their high-speed standards to cross the line and become the last finishers in the 1995 Berks Bonanza. Well, if you have to rush away, thank you for supporting the 1995 Berks Bonanza. Don't forget the forthcoming Grasstrack events that are coming up, particularly the ones run by the North Berks Motorcycle Club. If you're able, stay and join in the presentation ceremony. The results there. Here come the winners. Here come Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. Absolutely delighted. Behind them, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. They finished in third. Second place team, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles out there. So the last race of the day on your programme. In first place, number 8, Mike Edwards and Nick Walters. In second place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. In third place, number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. In fourth place, number 87, Rob and Jeff Bradley. In 5th place, number 15, Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. And the winner's time was 1 minute 35.27. 1 minute 35.27. The numbers then read 8, 24, 13, 87 and 15. And don't forget, we're going to also present the awards. Awards? Which order are we going to do these in, ladies? Straight down there, they said. Now, we're not sure, okay, whether everyone is here, but we'll announce them anyway. Right, the Glasser Motorcycle News Man of the Year Awards for 1994, voted for by Grasstrack supporters. This year we've had the most votes ever, and this of course does relate to the result for 1994. We're not sure whether all these folks are here, but we'll try anyway. Youth Most Improved Rider, Andrew Parford. Is Andrew with us by any chance? If he isn't, we can tell him he's got a round of applause anyway. Andrew Parford, hang on, here he comes. Great. Well done, Andrew. Giving you a beer tanker. This is my worrying. He's getting a hat, he's getting a free Grasser membership, and a box. Well done, Andrew. Andrew Parford, ladies and gentlemen. The Youth Rider of the Year is Jason Hazel. Is Jason with us? But anyway, our congratulations to Jason Hazel. The solo... He's coming, here he comes. Come on, Jason. We don't want to lose anybody else. So the Youth Rider of the Year. Hang on, at the box. Along that edge for the photograph. Jason Hazel, ladies and gentlemen. So, we move on to the adult categories. The Most Improved Rider of the Year was a runaway success for a very exciting rider, it says here. And then it says he's not here today. So we can't do a lot about that. But it was Steve Daw anyway, ladies and gentlemen. And the solo rider of the year was extremely close between Joe Screen, Steve Schofield, and the eventual winner, after a recast, Paul Hurry. Well, it's one thing to see, we can stand here and say, well, you voted for them. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Hurry! I think we're going to see a little more of Paul right here in the next few minutes. Oh, a bigger tankers this time. This must be significant. Right, well done, Paul. In the sidecar classes, we had a tremendous support for the Most Improved Sidecar crew, Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. No, not that hand. There's a hat. Mark Edwards and Nick Walters, ladies and gentlemen. And the sidecar crew of the year with another runaway victory. Not heard of this chap before. What's that? Roger Measor and Shane Lapham. new crews, I think. Trust Roger Measor to come to a Berks event and get a trophy of some sort. Roger Measor and Shane Lapham, ladies and gentlemen, 5-time crews in the year 1994. And finally, it says here, the Charlie Coleman Trophy is awarded each year by the Grasstrack Committee to a person or persons who, in their opinion, give outstanding service to Grasstrack racing. They would like to make this award to Mr. Grasstrack himself, Ron Dobson. Well, I think we can take it that was universal support for this man. Take your place over there. I don't know what he's got. It looks like money. Right then. Is it photograph time, is it? Well, I ask you, would you buy a used car from these folks? Mark said you better. I don't know what that means, but yes, you can try and find some cars there. Is that it? No? Want to see more photographs? Right, that's it then, folks. Thank you, ladies. The ladies from Grasstrack did an excellent job. Thank you for supporting the promotion. Their award.
How long to check for? Yeah, I'll bet.
Roger's doing the presentation? Oh, that's what I like to see. Keep the man busy. He's limping for sympathy, that's all it is really. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a great Berks Bonanza in 1995. Let's not hang around. Third place in the solo Berks Bonanza, Tony Atkin. Well done, Tony. Congratulations. Third place to Tony Atkin. Second place in the solo category, Glen Cunningham. Ladies and gentlemen, Glen Cunningham. Well, great racing all afternoon. Only one person can win. We all know who that was. Can we have Paul Hurry? There goes the champagne, there goes the trophy. £800, don't go away, Paul, come this way. Well, you look like you're well dressed up for the occasion. Yeah. Nice when they end up this way, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It makes end up this way, but I'm happy.
You've been going well, and obviously we're all delighted to see that. You've got a busy season ahead, I know. That must be quite a struggle just to keep on top of everything.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay though, Kim, from talking on. Everything goes according to plan, so I hope everything goes right.
And we're going to continue to see you on the British Grasstrack scene, I bet.
Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of 1995 Berks Then you were pushing that guy, and then something strange happened over on the bend over there. Can you tell us anything about that?
Well, I was trying to go sort of right around the outside, but it just got a bit deep out there, right, sort of like me went in the underlies, but you know, that's what it makes me.
That's funny, that's just what it looked at where we were watching. Great racing, Glenn. Good to see you in action. Thanks for supporting Berks Bonanza. Tony, great sport today. It's been very tight between the soft bunch of you.
Yeah, it's been very enjoyable, and track was very good. I think the rain helped really, and you know, it's a good day.
Congratulations. Thanks for the great sport you provide. Ladies and gentlemen, top three in the show of Berks Bonanza. And Atkin, Glen Cunningham, and Colin. It's hard work, you know. You go out there, you race yourself silly, you collect the trophies, you collect the check, and then they say, stay where you are, don't go home and change, we want you for the photographs and right then, third place in a great sidecar competition, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. Well, you'll notice that all sorts of strange things are happening this season. You've got John Halsey using Russel Ing's leathers, and the next crew had to borrow a bike to do it as well. They borrowed Roger Measor's bike. So can we have Rob Wilson and Tony Ball? If you couldn't hear that, Roger Measor said, blame the passenger every time. Well done, fellas. Rob, come back! Rob Wilson and Tony Miles at second place in the Berks Bonanza. And the winners, we've seen them once already, let's see them again. Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. Don't run away, fellas. Come back. Come back. Fellas, it really looked to me as though you had to do that the hard way.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating keep waiting around, Colin's done that, but yeah, everyone's got to do it.
This guy, he looks like he's suffered a little bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, Gary got his shell wheel caught on the running board in the bottom bend, unfortunately, and caught his hand. He's alright.
He's alright. Well, he's nodding, so we think he's alright. You must be absolutely delighted though, Mark. First big win for you.
Hopefully, you know, feeling great, so it's not feeling like this.
Come here. Nick, how does the hand feel? Squash. Yeah. You should say that's the way it looks.
But well, yeah.
Yeah, the pair of you did well. Congratulations, your first really big win together. Long may it continue. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the Berks Bonanza 1995. Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. What I'd like you to do is give a big hand for all these guys who've done so well for us in the family. Our thanks to you for supporting the 1995 Berks Bonanza. Keep on supporting British Grasstrack. Mind how you go on your way home. We want to see you on our next big Grasstrack. Congratulations to you all for choosing a great meeting to come and watch. Our thanks to all the guys over there who don't appear on the stand. Goodbye. We'll see you next time.